Taurus, welcome back to the next new moon in Virgo, August 27th, 2022. So I have my sea legs on, my YouTube sea legs. I think I've crossed the threshold, so I'm feeling a little more comfortable. And just a quick introduction to myself. My name is Susie, and I am new to YouTube, but I am not new to the tarot. I have 25 plus years of experience. Obviously, I'm still a student because there's always more to learn. You can always go deeper and combinations, etc., etc. But I love it, and I'm here to do it. So let's see what this new moon in Virgo offers you. The first row is what is the new moon bringing you, and I see some choices here. And because it's cups, we're talking about choices that have an emotional attachment to it, an emotional energy. And it's the number 7. And 7 is closest to God, which kind of means that there's something calling you forward, or sort of divine inspiration in choice, what to choose. And whatever you're choosing, I have a feeling that it is closing out a cycle for you. It could be actually the last leg of this journey that you've been on for a while, because the Ten of Wands always tells me that you're almost there. Slow and steady wins the race. It's a plodding energy, but, there's always a reason for timing is everything. I'll put it that way. So if something's taking its time, it's because it needs to. I just don't believe in mistakes. I don't think the universe makes mistakes. There's always something in it for us. So the 7 of Cups can leave you a little bit confused, or a little bit, I wouldn't say agitated, but yeah, you could get agitated a little bit with this because of the choice. You don't know what to choose. You're not sure what to choose. But in this case, the card's kind of saying it really doesn't matter what you choose. They're all great options. And of course, any choice comes with a challenge and reward. But the main thing with the 7 of Cups is, what does the heart want? That's always the best choice. That's always, the soul's journey. And what does the heart want? And if you follow your heart, you should be good. You should be good. So allow the confusion to just settle a little bit, and go for the feeling here. What do you feel like you should be choosing at this time? Then the Ten of Wands for me is the end of a cycle. You've begun something passionately and inventive, or whatever the wands bring. So the wands are fire, they're passion, and you're at the end of the journey here. And the universe is just giving you a little something to push you over the line to finish it. And while it may take some time, that's okay. You're getting there. I am being drawn to the bluebird of happiness. I think that goes very nicely into how you're going to receive this gift from the universe during this moon phase. You're going to celebrate. 3 of Cups is joie de vivre, the joy of life. And the people that surround you, I do feel like there may be female company in this case, the 3 of Cups, as women in your life. Of course, it can be more than that. I mean, it could be males, but we're looking at community, so it can be both. But there are particular females in your life that celebrate you, want to celebrate with you. And I guess there's female here because it's the magnetic energy. It's the receptive energy. And so we're receptive to the joy of life. We're receptive to having fun and engaging and merriment and life. And you have the 10 of Pentacles with that. So I also feel like there'll be a lot of communication. It doesn't. This can be financial negotiation, and maybe it is, but it's lighthearted. It's maybe within a setting of family and friends and joy. So there could be a little talk of money and finances, but my feeling is it's community and community at large, or your smaller, tight knit community, and communication within that community. It's also celebrating your legacy, what you're leaving behind. Again, this is about closing out a cycle and then starting something new. You have 2 10s here. So I'm going to say the cycle has a lot to do with your ideas, your inspiration, your innovation, and how it can help the greater good. And I feel like you're kind of going to have a celebration in the culmination of cycles that you're ending right now, that are coming to a completion. I am seeing the star up here for me. The star is leading to this. This is so nice. And for me, the star always means that, again, it's maybe a little bit further away than you expect. The star's far away, but it's under a lucky star. So the time that it takes is just necessary, and let it happen, let it flow. So the outcome here, again, the star, this is information. Water holds information. And so information is out there to help everyone, to inspire everyone. This is a very inspirational card. It's my Aquarius card. And Aquarius likes to disseminate information. And that's kind of what I feel is happening here, or what will happen. And again, we're talking about conversations and conversations within community, or, the greater, the smaller community. And things look great. Now, you may be looking at the end of the year for this situation, because I have the Page of Wands, which is my Sagittarius card. And so things might be happening towards the end of the year, or culminating towards the end of the year. And then I think you might be starting something new, because again, this is my student card. So there might be maybe what has happened is a philosophical change of mind, a new way of thinking, because of the cycle that you've been through, because of the choices that you've made, has brought you to some sort of a new philosophy in your life, a new way of thinking about things. And that was destined to happen. And not only that, this is following a star. It's being led by something bigger than you. And so I do feel like whatever it is that you've been busy with was meant to happen. You were being led for it to happen. I do have the feeling that the end of the year really brings a nice culmination, and also especially to your philosophical ideas. And the Page of Wands for me is also the student card. So I think you have learned a lot. And I'm being drawn to the apple here. That's always the teacher. So whatever you have learned, whatever you have experienced through this cycle, you can teach. You've landed it. And so you know it so well. You've experienced it so well that you can pay it forward. You can help other people to go through what you've gone through, or advise them, or share your philosophy. And gosh, I have goosebumps. I think this is a really great reading. I think things are going to work out well with the end and the culmination of these cycles. I do think you have plenty to celebrate, and obviously really wonderful, tight-knit group of people to celebrate with. And this can also be somebody that you're mentoring. So this is a Page of Wands. This can be somebody you are mentoring. That's a feeling or a thought that just came up. And it will go very, very well for you. And it will go very, very well for them. So I always like to ask, what does Spirit want you to know? You have the Knight of Wands. And this is, for me, messages, coming from emails, phone calls, text messages, electronic devices, that sort of thing. And it's also the Knight of Wands likes to have a good time. I don't know if it's as much as a Knight of Cups. They tend to overdo things, but there is an erratic energy with this. It's they want to do things quick, fast, and I'm going to say that I think probably by the end of the year things will speed up. Until then, it's slow and steady wins the race. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because what you're doing here is something that's long lasting. It's part of your legacy. It's partly for the community, and for your own, I would say, spiritual, mental well-being. You've learned something really wonderful from this last cycle, or from the cycles that are closing out, and you can move it forward. Also, I'm feeling that if you want to relay these messages through a channel, through a blog, through that kind of medium, you would also be really wonderful at it. And I think a lot of people would be receptive to it. Thank you, Taurus. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoy it. I'll be back in 2 weeks for the full moon reading. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.